Yeah, obviously getting picked by Gujarat. My first sort of thing actually was, so Daz, who's the strength and conditioning trainer, he used to pick me up from school as a 14-year-old to take me to the Somerset Academy, and sort of the irony of 20 years later, now we're going to be working together. Hi TitansFAM, I'm Jos Buttler, and this is Making of the Titans. Yeah, big effect that, as a family we all enjoyed sport and liked playing. Also, like I say, my mum played a bit of tennis, so that's kind of what I got into to start with. And yeah, we were lucky to have a nice garden at home where me and my brother would play a lot of cricket, football, tennis, anything really, just competing against each other and having fun. And I think, yeah, they're sort of important times in your formative years getting into sport. Yeah, I think yeah, I love being dad to the kids. I'm also very aware that as a cricketer we're quite selfish and we spend a lot of time away from them, which is obviously can be tough as well. So yeah, when I am around I try and make sure I try and do my fair share of being dad and trying to lighten the load on my wife and stuff when I am at home. But yeah, I think becoming a parent definitely changes you. You sort of you know, puts a lot of things in perspective, and you have a lot of different realizations, and sort of, yeah, in a funny way can help you with your cricket, that you sort of, you know, takes a bit of the pressure off in a way, and you sort of realize it's not the be all and end all, it doesn't matter. It was probably when I got onto Somerset's Academy, to be honest. I think before that I loved cricket and enjoyed playing it and was doing well, and I think like all kids, you know, you were pretending to be England players or our favourite players from around the world in the garden. But once I got onto the Somerset Academy, I kind of felt like, okay, I must have a chance here, and I think that sort of gave me a clear platform. Yeah, I think the whole '99 World Cup was, I was really lucky. My parents got tickets to quite a lot of the games and we watched a lot of it, and you know, seeing all the stars up close is obviously quite inspirational. And yeah, I remember going to Taunton to watch that game. We were right in and amongst the Indian crowd. I remember it being really loud, you know, quite sort of intimidating actually as a 9-year-old. And then yeah, obviously just Taunton's a small ground, it's a flat wicket, and I remember Ganguly was just hitting them over our head into the river all the time, and obviously everyone wanted to see Sachin, you know, and they were waiting to see Sachin, but these two guys put on the most incredible partnership. Yeah, obviously unbelievable day, lots of ebbs and flows in the game, and they say when I got out, I thought that was that was my moment to win the game for the team. That was what, you know, I'd had a few quietish games before. Suddenly, you know, my time is now to do it, and I felt this is the moment to try and win the game, and obviously got out. So I just thought like everything was going for us, and then so he would finish it, the last ball, you know, a bit like how Dhoni hit a 6 to win the World Cup for India. I thought Stokesy would do the same, and then obviously we just got the one back into a super over. But weirdly, I just remember the last ball actually having huge faith in Jofra that he could either take a wicket that ball or bowl a dot ball, and we knew they had to score 2, so I knew that there'd be a chance of a run out potentially. So I just remember saying to myself, look, if you're involved in this ball, just do your job. But obviously under that pressure and at that time and that moment to get the ball and take the bails off, and yeah, I say it a lot, it's the moment in time that I wish I could relive in my cricket career. But then yeah, obviously getting picked by Gujarat. My first sort of thing actually was, so Daz, who's the strength and conditioning trainer, he used to pick me up from school as a 14-year-old to take me to the Somerset Academy, and sort of the irony of 20 years later, now we're going to be working together. And then obviously the excitement to be, okay, it's a new team. Obviously had 2 incredibly successful seasons out of the last 3-year cycle, huge stadium. Was obviously excited to play with Shubman. I think, you know, it's sort of one of the best things about the IPL is you get to be up close and watch guys that you've admired from a distance. Thanks for watching. Have a day.